Okay, we're live. All right, guys. All right, YouTube, y'all come on back in. Okay, so now one thing that has saved my bacon are work boxes. Now, if you have a little bit of money, because these, are gonna cost they're gonna cost something like $40 to $50. But listen, if you watched one of my last videos this week, I talked about your teacher ID cards. Y'all, you can use those teacher ID cards to get 10 to 20% off of anything. You can use them at Home Depot, Michael's, Joann's. Yes, if you need a Christmas tree, pull out your teacher ID card and get that 20% off. I don't know what the percentage is now, but you get a percentage off, get your stuff. So watch that video. I have a link that takes you to like the kind of unofficial page of all the businesses. Hey, YouTube. Okay, come on in, guys. So you haven't missed anything, YouTube. So what I've used for years is the workbox system by Sue. I want to say her last name is Workman, but Sue. It's called the workbox system. And what that is it's a great way to keep your kids' stuff organized, okay? So if you don't have a lot of space, or you don't want to use, some people don't want their houses. Let's talk about that. Some people don't want, I'm afraid to move my laptop. Okay. Truth be told, some people don't want their house to look like a homeschool space. Me, I don't care. You come into my house, that's what you get. But some people want their houses to look like a magazine cover, Architectural Digest, whatever. They don't want you to know they homeschool. So if you're one of those people, no judgment. You might want one of these. So, and all it is, and I have a video, an old video I need to update on workboxes, but basically every subject that your child is learning, you have a drawer for that, and everything that they need goes in that drawer. Textbook, workbooks, handouts, manipulatives, if you can fit it in there, but everything goes in there. And I like the ones that have wheels because you can roll it around, okay? It can go wherever you want it to go. So if you got a bunch of kids, don't worry, I got you. You don't need a big old Michael's 6-7 drawer roller cart. What you can do is low tech Rubbermaid, or is this Sterilite? Now I got some junk from something else because I actually use the work boxes, but see, I just pulled this stuff out of my vault, but that's where all my stamps went. Okay, here we go. But anyway, I got manipulatives, old manipulatives in here. Get you a crate. Y'all, we're not trying to be fancy. This is survival. If you want to be cute and everything, you can get that workbox that's by Recollections from Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. But in the meantime, get a crate like this. Target, Walmart, whatever. Get you a crate and put their books in there. Anything that they're learning, it goes in there. If you have the space, get a tote for each child. If not, put everything in one box, if you can fit it in one box, and then grab you some cardstock, that brightly colored paper, and then put as a divider, put it between each book section for each kid. So, what do I got? All right, so, all right, pretend this is cardstock. Now the cardstock's gonna stick up. Let me get some real cardstock. Oh no, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, pretend this is cardstock. Okay. You got all your kids' stuff. You got 3 kids. Say you got 3 kids. Put this in between each set of kids' stuff. Now make sure it's bright so you can see it. And it sticks out just a little bit, but just enough for you to see where one kid's stuff is and the next kid's stuff is, okay? It don't have to be fancy. And then if you're Little House on the Prairie with 20 kids, I'm kidding, you can stack them. Get you another one. And the reason why I like these is that they have this indentation around here, so you can really easily stack on top. And then you're good to go. And then you can pick it up and move it. If company comes over and you don't want them to see your stuff, away it goes. Out of sight, out of mind, okay? So That's just one thing you can do. Now, for the work boxes, I know people use a file system. That moves us over to my next organization tip, and that's for your paper stuff, okay? All of the things that your child is writing, is doing, your output, your deliverables, all of that stuff. Now, I have it's not my system. I used this system about 4 or 5 years ago, and this system is by a fellow YouTuber. Her name is Christy Clover. I know a lot of you guys know of her. And she created, I'm assuming she created, because she's the only person I saw that did this. But she created this organization system. And Christy, forgive me, I forgot what you called it. But organizing crates or something like that. And what that is, okay. All right. My rum is kicking in, y'all. All right, hold on. Let me get this over here. Don't y'all love this impromptu stuff? Okay. So what it is, you got a whole bunch of kids, and maybe you don't like them to keep all of their stuff in their books. You like to pull it out, get it out the way, and move on to the next lesson. Then this is for you. So what you're going to do is, can y'all see that, YouTube and Instagram? Okay. So what you do, however long your homeschool is, like ours is like typically like 36 weeks, okay? Same amount of time it takes to push out a baby. You'll have 36 folders, and you'll label each folder week 1 all the way to week 36. And then you'll add a little tab like the end of the year, which is a nice visual because your child can see that the end is near, right? But listen, okay, so when you look at this, you'll see all of these different colors. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? And so every week when your child is done with his or her work, it goes in that week, okay? Now, this is a great system if your state requires you to produce work or samples or anything like that, or just some kind of record keeping. This is a great way to be able to just grab what you need and be very organized, and boom, okay? So, move this back. Now, what you can do, you can put all of your kids' work just in one folder for the week. So I'll take this one, for example. Okay, this is open, okay? It's empty. I don't use this anymore, and I'll tell you why. So you can put all your kids' work in just one folder, or I have a file cabinet around the corner. What I've done when I file my work after the school year, I take week 18 and I had 3 different colors. I color code my kids, and I'll have the 3 different colors for the kids for week 18, and then all of their stuff is in there. So I don't have to dig through one folder trying to find out kid A, kid B, kid C, whatever. So that way I can just grab everything. But I only do that at the end of the year. Now here's why. I stopped using the crate system. Sorry, Christy, it's a great system. I do spiral review, and my kids like to look back at their work, okay? Sometimes they need to, and sometimes they just look back at it, especially for like our writing. You know, my kids are always going back because they remembered something from a previous lesson. So I keep the books, I keep the workbooks and everything intact. So that's why after I did this for 2 years, I said, oh, this is not working, because especially for math, I would have to go dig out something, remember what week it was in, to show my child, remember how you did this? Or like when my child was learning cursive, I wanted him to be able to go back and see his evolution from the squiggly chicken scratch writing to his nice, beautiful loops and, you know, all of that. So for me, Christy's system, for me, worked best as an end of year kind of thing. So if you have the time, you can put all their stuff in the weeks, and then you don't really care about the weeks, but I just like just shove it in, and I just have it there, and I don't put everything in there. I put things that I really liked, things that I think that another child might be able to use as a model. So like for my older kids, if they did something really, really nice, I'm like, oh, you know what? The next kid might get something out of that, or they might understand it better if they see that how their brother did it. So I put like, it has to make the cut, right? It has to make the cut to be kept in that basket. So again, that's Christy Clover, Christy with a K and Clover with a C. She has this organizing crate system. This is really good. Now, if you don't have the space for that, because I was thinking about y'all, spending my whole Friday after our life school day thinking about y'all, you can get something like this. Now, you're going to need about 2 or 3 of these, depending on how long your homeschool year is. But basically, I think this one has 12 tabs. Wait, hold on. This is my business folder, all my business. So let me see. Can you see from the back? Anyway, I'll do it from the side. So you have 12 or 13 file folders, and then you'll just get 2 or 3, and then just shove all your kids' stuff in that. You know it's going to stick out, but you have something that's organized. And if you have to have reporting, if you're in a reporting kind of state, then you're covered. Okay. Any questions so far? Oh man, great system. Okay. All right. Okay, YouTube, we're good. I couldn't see anything for a second. Okay. Any questions? I have a set of workbox drawers for each kid, the Michaels one. Pictures on my page. Oh, I got to check that out. Hey, Pray Love Homeschool, I need to send me a link to your website, or I'll check it out on your Instagram if it's on your Instagram page. So, okay, so we got the work boxes, the Rubbermaid stuff, the crate system, just the regular boxes. Okay, now for supplies, okay? Okay, so for supplies, y'all know y'all had that Michaels little white carousel, you know, the $30, $40 one, the very expensive one. It was cute. I had it. If you look at my old videos, as I eventually get them up, you'll see that it was worn down, but it worked. But it also takes up a lot of space, and it's pricey, even with the coupon, you know. So these I got from Target, and this is real simple, guys. You need to organize your child's curriculum, their books, their papers, and your homeschool supplies. And I'll tell you in a minute how I go about getting my homeschool supplies, how much I need, all of that stuff. But you know, this is from Target. It was $4.99 or $5.99. Now this is good for your pencils, especially if you have a child who's really into art. It can hold all the different kinds of, you know, drawing materials. I have one for each child. Each child has one, and it's portable, which is why I like this hook. It's very portable. But Nikki, $5.99 is too much. Get to the dollar store. I got these to the dollar store. You see why? Because it's already cracked. Look. But these used to be our paint caddies. Now it's not the regular dollar store. It's the 99-cent store, but now things are like more than 99 cents. But your place might have it for 99 cents. But basically, it's your shower caddy. You can hold your glue, pencils. If you have more stuff, put it in the pouch, put it in here, whatever else you need, keep it popping. It's portable. You can move around. You can get one for each kid, each color, and you're good to go. You don't have to make it expensive. If you want to get even cheaper, look, I got regular old mason jars. No. Okay, this is ball. This is a real mason jar. But I have used jelly jars because I like that wide lip. You see how narrow that lip is? I like the wide lip. So jelly jars from Costco works really great. So nothing fancy. Keep all your stuff together. For manipulatives, now I have a whole shelf just for manipulatives, but and I can't move it over here. But let me just pull out some of the things. If you have a lot of manipulatives. Okay. Now, all of these I bought from the dollar store, but beware because the dollar store, their plastic is really kind of thin and cheap. So you might end up replacing it, you know, maybe once or twice during the year if your kids are kind of rough, but at least you get started with something. So I got these free on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's just school supply labels. That's it. You just print it out, laminate it. And so all of their manipulatives. Now, if you don't have, and I have a real shelving unit that fits these perfectly, but if you don't have something like this, oh, here we go. If you don't have something like this, This, boys, I'm live. This is what you can do. Now, I know y'all shop on Amazon. Get you some Amazon boxes, cut them down to like a nice little square size. Hold on so y'all can see. All right. Now, this is what I used to do when I had my first apartment in New York City. My mom was trying to help me get organized. So you cut the Amazon. Okay. I got some Amazon boxes right there. Pretend I just cut like, the back of the Amazon box. Set that down. YouTube, I'm afraid to move this because I don't want it to go black. All right. Can you see me, Instagram? So this would be, pretend this is really thin. And it's like the little cutout from an Amazon box. 1 or 2 of them if that's what you need. Set that on top. Then get the next shoe box. Put that on top. And then you just stack it up. Okay? Put it up against the wall and keep it moving. Keep it pedaling. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be complicated. You just need it to work so you can homeschool. And then, especially if you're a new homeschooler, don't be spending all this money on stuff. I done wasted so much money. I could have bought some Bitcoin stock, like a real 1 share of Bitcoin stock. Just see how you do, how things operate and flow in your house, then spend the money on all this stuff, okay? What else? So, all right, we're organizing supplies. We did that. Oh, now how I buy my school supplies. Okay, so I look at what my kids use the most, and that's glue. Okay, I got 3 kids, 3 boys. So I know for 1 month, I know the first half of the school year, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. And they're going to be so gung-ho, they're really going to use a lot of stuff. So I know each month, each kid, they're going to go through some glue because my kids don't understand moderation. So they have to have big globs of glue and everything. So I have to factor that in. So I know for 3 kids, I'm going to buy 3 of these. A month and a half, but if I don't want so many, tubes of glue, I'll be like, let's just say 3 tubes of glue a month times 9 months. That's how long we homeschool, 36 weeks. And so, if you wonder why all the glue was gone at Walmart and Target, it's because of people like me, moms like me. And I'll buy 3 times 9, 27 bottles of glue. And I'm not kidding, okay? Because my kids will use it all. So when you're planning, think about what your children use the most and get it now when, number 1, you have your teacher discount card, ID card, and especially in August when you do have teacher sales and then you have your teacher ID card, you can really make out like a bandit. And then, of course, you're going to have a lot of stuff, a lot of school supplies. So this is where your crate comes in. That Rubbermaid crate I showed you, okay? Or, if you have space under your bed or under your couch, what'd I do with it? Put your supplies in here, slide them under the bed, under the couch, whatever. But it's probably just better just to put all the supplies in one spot, one place, and then put anything else that's homeschool related on top. So, all right. Let me move on really quickly because I want to get out of here. Y'all know we watch The Mandalorian on Fridays. Now, if you have a lot of books, and I'm not saying no names, Erica, my busy bees and me, but if you got a lot of books, okay. So this is what. Now these are shelf dividers. Now I actually got these for my kids' clothes. Y'all see that? To separate their clothes because they have long shelves and I would just separate the different kinds of clothes. Now they don't even care. So I don't do it anymore. So I took all of these. But these are shelf dividers and these are like 14. My child is about 14 years old. So what you do, so you got a shelf. If you're lucky enough to have a shelf where you can put a lot of books and stuff like that, you want to differentiate your teacher books, your workbooks, your manuals from your kids' stuff. Or you might want to separate each kid's workbooks or textbooks, their learning resources. So you just slide this in like so. Hold on. Oh. Pretend this is working. You just slide that in. Can y'all see that? Instagram, you're kind of far back. I hope you can see that. But anyway, you're going to slide that in. And then you put the kid stuff, like kid A. and then you slide in another shelf divider. You put in Kid B stuff, Kid C, so on and so forth. And then you also have one for you, okay? So I have a lot of these, but now that I have a big shelving unit, I just have one whole 12 by 12 shelf for each kit. But if you don't have that kind of space, again, you can get one long shelf from IKEA, or maybe you have a china cabinet or on the floor. I'm not kidding. Put it on the floor. Just slide that in, okay? It's nothing to slide in. You're just going to set it down. But you have that divider, so it's easier to find your stuff, because part of organizing is being able to find your stuff quickly, right? So everything can be all nice and pretty, but if you don't remember where that basket is for reading, or where that ancient medieval whatever is, you know, your kids are looking at you like, we about to go outside or check out in 3 seconds if you don't find what you need to find. So part of the organization is knowing where everything is. Everything has a place. And that's why I say, just get you lots of baskets, put them where they need to be, and don't make it complicated, because if it's complicated, it's harder for you to be consistent with it, okay? Now, I'm about to wrap it up if you guys don't have any questions, but let me tell you, we're definitely gonna make this a series, because you can have all the picture perfect, Pinterest perfect, organization stuff in the house, but if you don't plan and prep properly, you ain't getting nothing done, or at least you're not getting everything done that you want. So we're gonna have a video on how to plan your day, how to plan your week, how to plan your year, okay? Because that's what gets people the most. And I see that question a lot. I don't even know how to plan. How do you do that? And so being organized and being, look, can I be real? Okay. Now, my kids have been studying Shaka Zulu, okay? The Zulu Nation. Now, I thought I was organized. I have a lot of books, but I buy a lot of Amazon stuff, and sometimes I don't keep up with it, or my kids grab the mail and they put the mail somewhere here or there, not in its home, and I don't know where it is, and then I forget about it. And then when it's time for us to start a lesson, I'm like, didn't I put that Shaka Zulu book somewhere? And I could not find that book. And then finally, when we finished watching Shaka Zulu on BBC, I found, hold on. Oh, I took it out because I was mad that I found it. But I found it after the fact. But I'm organized. Y'all see all these books over here? I'm very organized. I used to have labels. I was OCD. But, you know, if you don't have a place for everything, and if your family is not on board with the organization, it's going to be really hard. So I was really mad about it. And then when I pulled it out, I'm like, we're going to read this. And they're like, Mom, we're already on China. I'm like, and? Just because he still lives in our spirit, we still talk about Shaka. So anyway, so yeah, so even, oh, honey, if you do that, he's not going to like that. Okay, so don't you have class?
So.
Oh, all right. Well, y'all go decide what we're going to have for dinner, and go straighten up that room, unless you want us to come and say hi.
Well, actually, he wants to.
All right, hold on, my kids never like to be on camera, which is why you don't see them. You're not gonna come say hi?
No, ma'am.
We're gone because your hair's a mess anyway. Take Chewy. So anyway, let me read some of these comments. All right, let's see. Oh man, y'all, I was just talking and I was just overlooking all of these comments. I had it, but I hated it. I gave it up on the big white carousel. Yes, so Pray Love is talking about, you know, that big white carousel that everyone, I think that's like our rite of passage. Having, oh, my eyes are red. Is that from the rum? Can you tell that my eyes are red?
Sort of. I see some reddish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it takes up so much space. It's very pretty, but again, do you want to be functional or do you want to be fashionable? That's the thing. I want to be survivalist and get stuff done. So I'm gonna take function for fashion anytime. My toddler will make sure that nothing remains. Yep. Let's see. Hey, silly mommy. Let's see. My kids go through scissors and glue like crazy. I have an IKEA cube shelf for my books and a Better Homes and Gardens one for board games and manipulative stuff. Yeah, I like Better Homes and Gardens, BHG. My teacher books are in storage totes. Exactly. You know, I have Now, here's another thing. You have a lot of kids. I buy curriculum with my older kids with the thinking that my younger kids are going to use it. So I'll store the curriculum that my kids have already used for the next child. So again, those totes are, I have some of them in here, although all about reading. I don't know why. I think I was going to give that to a mom and then she moved away, but I still have, some stuff. But that's another storage. Totes are great. They're absolutely great. All right, let's see what else. Pam Barnhill has an amazing course called Plan Your Year for Teacher Planning, and Christy has an e-course as well. Oh, does Christy have an e-course? I think I saw that. No, I love Pam Barnhill. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I want to take her course because you know what? I just want to learn all kinds of ways to do things. You never know, you might get that one little tip that's the game changer for you. So I'm all for that. So yeah, Pam is definitely on my radar. I pull our books for the week on Sunday when I do my planning for the week. Being literature-based homeschool, I have to. Yeah, for you literature-based homeschoolers, which we are, you're tripping over books, and you really need to know where your books are. And you also need, especially if you're getting used books, you need to look through them really carefully to make sure pages aren't missing. I had a problem once where almost a whole chapter was pulled out. So, but you couldn't tell until you actually opened the book and read it. So, yeah. So you want to really keep up with those books. Yes, I own both of their courses and use them every year. So look, Pray Love Homeschool, you always give out little jewels. I need to have you come on. Guys, what do you think about me interviewing other people? I want to, other homeschool moms, because like Shatoina, Pray Love Homeschool, Erin, all of you guys, you have so much wisdom. I would love to build with you guys and to help out other homeschool moms and parents, because between all of us, I mean, it's just a lot of great information that we can give out and help out a lot of people. All right, I think, let me see. I have a set of, okay, read that one. Hi, Adina. Hi, Alma. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. It took me an hour to set up. Usually it takes me like 10 or 15 minutes. So I was really just like, ugh. And I really wanted to show you, really to do a tour of how I have, oh my gosh, I'm at 21% on my laptop because it's not plugged in. You see? Because I was not really prepped. I wasn't as prepped as I needed to be because I'm in a different spot today. Y'all know I'm in my studio with my bread, with our breaking bread, but I wasn't prepared and it's showing. So it's not plugged in. I have 21%. Let me see if I can make it to the plug. But if you guys don't have any more questions, we will pick up next week. Now listen. Oh, I did, you did Pam's, Shatoina? A few years ago, I was curious, so I did it. Erin had me on already, so the jitters are out. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I need to catch that one. I think it was on Instagram, Pray Love Homeschool. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to switch my rum to wine and then watch Mandalorian. Next Friday is my birthday weekend. My birthday's Saturday. I'm a Sag. And let me just say, you definitely want to tune in on Friday. Now, listen, some of you said that you're okay to having hot topics that are not homeschool specific. So if y'all really mean that, then when I put the poll up Monday, you know what, I should do it Saturday. That way you guys have more time to think about what you want to talk about. That way you can go ahead and get those, all of those comments, all of those suggestions in, and that gives me more time to plan something out for you guys. And usually I have free printable when we have over 100 people in the lives from both Instagram and YouTube. I didn't check last week, but I'm quite sure we hit 100. We usually do. So just on principle, I'll have some free printables for you guys next week. Now, because it might be the rum, because I'm in a nice mood right now. If you guys have any specific printables that you would like to see, go ahead, put it in the chat or go to my community section and put it in the comment section anywhere what you would like to see. as a free principal. Now, don't tell me you want a 36-week World War II literature pack thing. Just be realistic. But I can usually bang out printables in like an hour or less. So but yeah, if there's something your child is struggling with, I'm really good at tailoring things for a child. So if it's something regarding handwriting or writing, I know how to put together a worksheet that that represents universal design, and that's pleasurable to look at. So let me know about that. Yes, Lola Rose. Look, now I thought my sister thought it was corny, but y'all said it was not corny. Diana, thank you very much. Okay, so I got the baguette. Y'all know I'm silly, and I'm from Texas, so everything's big. So you know how when you break bread, is that an Italian thing? I don't know. But you know how you sit down with your folks and you're about to enjoy a good meal and good conversation with good people, you break bread. So I went on Amazon and I got a box. The box that I was telling you about to put for your crates. But I went ahead and got the pillow so I could like open up the video with breaking bread. But child, I had to open up with wine and rum. So that's how that went down. Let me see. Any more questions? The men folk in my house are already downstairs watching the show. What show? Oh, Mandalorian? Girl, don't give me the spoilers. I'm mad that Mandalorian is such a short season, but someone put me on to Grace and Frankie on Netflix with Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda, because I'm such an old head. I'm a seasoned woman. So I want to check that out. Okay, any other questions, comments? Put them in now or hold them until next week. Kiwana, hello, love. Hello, love. All right, anyone? Okay, so we've only been on about 40-something minutes. So not bad. We're usually on for an hour and a half minimum. So that lets you know that I really cut this short. But next week is my birthday week, and it's going to be long. I advise you, bring you some dinner, not snacks this time. Bring some dinner, bring you something to drink, because it's only like next Friday will be like basically a week before Christmas. So you're going to want to just chill. So also don't forget, tell me any topics that you want. If you want something lighthearted, we don't have to talk about homeschool stuff. We can talk about whatever, okay? So long as it's not politics or religion or all of those controversial things, we can talk about it. If you're into aliens, if you're into quantum mechanics, if you're into gossip, whatever, just mom stuff. We can just make it hot topic mom stuff. So I'm down with that. But before I get out, I'm just letting y'all know. And nobody wants to join with me. Y'all are weak. I am on my challenge by myself to wear everything in my closet, everything in my jewelry box, everything in my makeup bag, and everything in my hair wig collection. And I'm doing that. And every day I've been doing it. And every day I feel great and wonderful because whatever I wear, I realize, oh, I've kind of outgrown this, or that's not my style anymore, or whatever. I'm able to get rid of it. So in the process, I'm decluttering. And also, it's just fun now. I'm just rediscovering things, and I don't have to buy anything. I'm just rediscovering things that I already have. So I highly recommend you guys do that. If not now, then maybe for the new year, just try something different, different lipstick, different kind of pair of earrings. If you always wear, bamboo, LL Cool J hoops, put on some little silver balls. Just try something really different. Shock yourself, shock your family, shock your man or your partner. Try something different. I'm a seasoned gal too. Yes, silly mommy. We're seasoned and women of a particular age. All right, sis, I just finished The Undoing on HBO Max. The Undoing. Hold on, let me write that down. The Undoing. And you know what? Oh, hold on, y'all. You know what we should do next week? We should have a getaway video, meaning let's talk about things that can help us get away from life, like our kids, our husbands, spouses, work, all that kind of stuff. Like, what are your top 3 or 5 TV shows, snacks, activities? We can just talk about all. We can just focus on movies. Seriously, just let's just talk about things we can do to just woo-saw going into the winter break. I know some of you guys don't homeschool. You're probably your last week homeschool is probably this week or next week. So, think of things that you really want to do, books that you want to get reconnected with. Let's share all of that, because I'm sure a lot of us have more in common than what we think. Okay. Let me just say, I am a conspiracy theorist. I don't hide that fact. I am a very open-minded person, but I believe in all kinds of things. I'm open. So if y'all want to have that kind of discussion, I don't care. No judgment. All right, let's see. I've been binge watching The Big Bang Theory on HBO Max. Oh, Big Bang Theory. Oh, that sitcom's been on for like 200 years. Oh, thank you, Organics. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Okay, yes, getaway movies. Okay, my so-called lifestyle wants getaway movies. Yes. Now, look, it's on my phone, but I have a list of movies that people always recommend, and I write it down. I have about 75, almost 80 movies, and I'm going to print it out, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the ones we want to watch. Okay, yeah, that's going to be fun. Getaway equals Korean drama binge. Korean drama? Is it anything like Spanish drama? Now, listen, I used to live in Japan, and the 4 channels I could get were BBC America, CNN, what was the other one? I didn't watch it. I think it was like C-SPAN. It was all like cable news stuff. And then it was Korean drama. And let me tell you, oh my goodness. First of all, just the beauty, because Korean women, they are on their A game when it comes to beauty and fashion and just the cleanliness. If you ever been to a Korean spa, I have one that I go to regularly. Oh my God, I love it. So I hadn't thought to watch Korean drama here, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. You love Korean dramas? Okay, so I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, I gotta plug my husband because, well, it's my husband. Okay, y'all go watch Full Count on Netflix and hold on, girl, you give me all these jewels. All right, Full Count. Okay, Full Count on Netflix, and then on Amazon Prime and other streaming services. Okay, I'll look that up. BBC America is very good. There are only 16 episodes per story. The Cats. Hey, Cats, am I saying your name right? The Cats or the Catsies? Some of them are now on Netflix. Okay, Korean dramas, they are so serious. Well, I'm going to check it out because Lord knows that beauty game and fashion game is serious. And back in the day, I'm dating myself, but back in the 90s, that's where I got all my bootleg Louis Vuitton, because the Koreans made the best mirror image Louis Vuittons, and everybody in the military, because my sister was in the military and she lived in Japan at the time as well. And oh my gosh, that stuff, the attention to detail was superb. And I mean, that was a heyday of people selling all of those knockoffs. But if you wanted to get like, whether Chanel, Cartier, Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Philippe Petit, all of that stuff, you went to Korea. So there you go. Okay, I'm low battery. It's saying 10%, and I'm too lazy to plug it in because the plug is all the way over there. So we're going to wrap this up. But I'm going to put the poll up tomorrow. And remember, it does not have to be homeschool related. If you want to do getaway movies, that's fine. You can put that up there as part of the choices. And I will have something special for you guys. I like to give my principles, my takeaways. I'll have something for you guys next Friday. I'm in a very generous mood. Might be one thing, might be more than one. Who knows? But also, if there's something you would like me to make that you think will be very helpful for you, maybe they're just handwriting worksheets, or maybe it's a graphic organizer, maybe something generic that other people can use, then let me know, and I can definitely put that together for you guys. Muna, I promise, my girl, I'm on. We're talking, okay? We're definitely going to talk, and I'm going to get to you. Okay, so y'all supporting our homeschool family. Okay, hold on. Sis, he's a filmmaker, producer. Who is? Shatona, who's the filmmaker? So y'all supporting our homeschool family? All right, did I miss something? Are you talking to someone else? Wait, who said they're a conspiracy theorist? Organics? Oh, I like you already. Okay, organics, yes, we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to share resources because I have oh my gosh, all the YouTube channels of people that I watch. No, seriously. Oh, your husband. Okay. Oh, your husband is a filmmaker. So y'all supporting your homeschool family. Oh, great. Guys, I'm trying to get Shatona to get a YouTube channel. This sister, she puts out so much great advice. I've learned so much from her. Honey, 2021 is your year. I'll do everything I can to help raise you up because there's enough in this YouTube universe for everybody. Oh, I'm at 6%. I might have to plug this in. Hold on, y'all, because y'all keep asking questions. I'm still here. Keep talking.